What role do toxins play in chronic disease? Great question for Dr.Mimi Guarneri on the Functional Forum.
Our genes are just the tip of the iceberg in the world of lifestyle medicine. We know that toxins now are deeply linked to human health. There is a connection that cannot be argued at this point, that diabetes is linked to persistent organic pollutants, that BPA is found in 9 out of 10 Americans, that asthma is linked to toluene. It's also linked to poor housing and rodent droppings and so on. So these connections between our health, our physical, emotional, mental well-being is deeply, deeply connected to the planet's health. If you look at obesity alone and you look at diabetics, what is staggering to realize is those people who develop diabetes are the ones that are exposed to the highest level of persistent organic pollutants. Even if they're overweight, with no persistent organic pollutants, less likely to develop diabetes. So the challenge is much bigger than anything any of us could ever imagine. Yet where do we spend our money? Well, the amount of money needed each year to provide reproductive health care for all women in developing countries is a mere $12 billion. The amount of money which is spent on perfumes in Europe and in the United States. That to me is wake-up call. The amount of money needed each year to provide water and sanitation for all people in developing nations is $9 billion. The amount of money spent annually on cosmetics is $8 billion. I think you see where I'm going with this. Each and every one of us has the power to be the change that we want to see, whether it's the choices we make in the foods that we eat, i.e., less planetary impact if we eat a vegetarian, vegan, or Mediterranean diet versus a typical Western diet, whether we decide to walk or drive, whether we decide to support industries in this way versus using our money in a more productive way, or if we support industries, do we support industries that have a conscious capitalism focus, that are giving back? And these are questions for each and every one of us to answer as an individual. Because the reality is, whether you look at the healthcare system, whether you look at the planet, this is where we are right now. And it's painful, but it's not too late to change. And it's not too late to stand together as an international community and be that exact change.
Thanks so much for watching, and for more great clips like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I've created a special free video just for you called Harnessing the Power of Community in Your Practice, and it'll give you a clinical model, practical tools that double as marketing, and strategies to develop a community of your peers. All you have to do is click on the link below.